Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog, doing some late night videos here. Side businesses. I just did a video not that long ago about my neighbor, my mom's neighbor, who has a kayak business, Christmas tree business, Airbnb, and a small farm. And people go, "Oh, those aren't small; those are big businesses." No, they didn't start that way. He started out as a cop who just liked the ideal of kayaks, so he bought a couple. China, Alibaba. And then he went on from there and he purchased 6 acres near the mountains, and it happened to have a Christmas tree on it. The guy before him didn't really sell the Christmas trees, just enjoyed the background. Guess what he did? Sold the Christmas trees. Nice Christmas tree farm. And then he also bought a property closer to the coast of North Carolina, and it was close, but not that close. And it had some blueberries on one side, but he also wanted to rent out it's kind of like cabin-ish type feel, but it's closer to the beach. And he wanted to do Airbnb style for it, but eventually he started putting all kind of fruit trees on it, different vegetables and stuff on it. So he sells some of that stuff at the farmer's market. And he probably rounds his year out around $50,000 to $100,000. Does very well. As soon as he retired from the police department, he went full time. And I started noticing him wearing his company shirts, which I thought, good for you. So, but this video is about side businesses and how people are like, "Oh man, I don't want to go own my own restaurant or own my own bar." And hey, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about additional streams of income, period, right? And I'll see people a lot of times who have hobbies or skills, and they don't use them, right? They'll just dabble here or there at the hobby. And had one neighbor, he liked to build firearms. I kid you not. Put the handle and listen, I'm not gonna butcher the terms, but the point of it is he had all the individual pieces and eventually got the title of a gunsmith and a great shooter and I mean all these good things, and eventually he was selling guns to different people, and he eventually started having to stop taking orders because he's in a military town. I'm in a military town. He made good money, and it was something he did in the afternoons. His wife was kind of irritated because they just had a baby. But it's something he would do for 3 hours in the afternoon and say, "Listen, this is for us to have more money." And once he said something about that money and having 100 orders in a month, guns aren't cheap, do the math, and putting them together, then she got on board. "Oh, yeah. Whatever you say, honey, whatever you say." And so people kill me with that because they just, it's a side hobby. It's a side hobby. Sometimes your side hobbies can be businesses. And they could be businesses. Listen, this is the thing. People now have this mentality, and Gary Vaynerchuk talks about it all the time. They think now that if you have a startup, it has to be $1 billion startup. It has to be a multi-million-dollar success. It has to knock things out the park. And if it doesn't, oh, it's not a success. It's a failure. That's crap. It's crap. I've got 1 or 2 little online side business Shopify pages I don't even attach to this blog that make a little bit of money for me. Pretty good money. And when I have more time now to give to them, holy crap, I was like, man, I should have been doing this months ago. I should have been focused more on this months ago, or focused on that one more months ago. And so same thing with video YouTube ads. Put them out there. See the feedback you get. At least see if you get some results, you get some views. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have a tendency to just go, "Oh, it's just that only brings me in $10,000 a year." I know people who have little car lots. They go to the auction and they pick up cars for $500 to $1,000, tinker with them a little bit, turn around and sell maybe 10 cars a year, max. But they have dealer tags and they have a dealership. 10 cars. But if you do the math and you spread it out, they make anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000, depending on financing and different things with those cars. So 10 cars times that's 30 grand. That's 30 to 70 grand a year. Sometimes they get good cars. Sometimes they get tax lien cars. Sometimes they get drug dealer bust cars, which we have here in North Carolina. And all they do is replace the leather on the inside of that car and go, I gotta escalate. So anyway, I mean, you have to really you have to figure out if it's a side business or if it's a side hustle, how much income it's bringing in, how much would you desire? If you lose your job tomorrow, what can you do? And I meet so many people who are like, "I've got a great job, yada, yada, yada." And I had a friend, he was an engineer. He literally got offered a severance package, and he was a young person. They didn't go find 50, 60-year-olds. They found a 30-something-year-old man who was like, "You know what? I just don't like your attitude. Here's a severance package. Have a good day. Now, looking for him, you know, engineers are always in demand. You can be a little bit of an asshole if you're an engineer. I'm not encouraging that, but I've seen that in hospitals. And I've seen that with engineers. You can be an a-hole because your jobs are in demand. You can hop job to job. It doesn't matter. You can be a-hole because people need you. They need your skill set. That's just all, like Trump. People are like, oh, I hate that guy. Well, that guy started out with a father that left him $400 million, and then he now is a billionaire. So whether you like him or not, he's done something. He's definitely added to his success. Not, you know, it's not like his father left him $400 million and now he's completely bankrupt with no money. Then we'd really be talking bad about him. Like, look at that stummy. Look at the Vanderbilts, okay? That's what people talk about, the Vanderbilts. Like, they're broke. Only person that doesn't have, that has, and when we say broke, let me put it to you this way. People go, oh, they got old money. Do you know what most people with old money have? Land. Land and old houses. And I'm being really honest as a person that knows, like intimately knows several people with old money. And people go, oh, they got all this money. No, 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 no. The money that, if there's even a little bit of money left in annuity, it's paying the taxes, the property taxes on the land and the old houses. I promise you. You can read a book called, oh God, How to Get Very Rich or something like that. And he's a great guy. He's a billionaire from Europe. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. I don't know his name, but I will find it and I will hold that book up because he cracks me up because he always talks about it. He's like, people with old money, they're poor as church mouses. They don't got no money. They got land. They got some nice clothes. They don't have to go drive taxis. They don't have to go do manual labor. But at the end of the day, they ain't got no money. And that's the difference in America. I see Korean parents and Japanese parents buying their kids houses, helping them set up little side businesses, helping them set up businesses when they get out of high school. I had a friend who had a comic book store. We thought it was the dumbest thing ever. Guess what? He still has it. His comic books, pinball machines in there. What else do you have there now? He's got a bunch of different stuff, electronics, cell phones. I mean, it's like a one-stop shop of everything you can think of. Okay. But it started because his parents used their $100,000 American Express card. They're Koreans and they have other businesses. There's actually, his dad's white, yeah. But I had to think about it, sorry. But his mom is Korean. It just got that rolling for him. Just paid his rent, commercial rent for 1 year, and paid his lights up for a year, paid his phone up for a year. I mean, it was crazy. Now his first year wasn't all that great, but that's all he did. He went out marketing, telling people, I have this store, I have this store. I have a store. Finally, it paid back. And he may have made maybe $20,000 that first year, maybe $20,000 second year. But I tell you what, he's still in business. Now, I started a business around the same time he did, but guess what? From the money made in the store is how the store stayed open. I had some donations from my family, but not many, because they believed, oh, pull your bootstraps. Black people and Latino people love thinking we got to keep starting over from scratch. And that's the worst. That's the worst mentality, because Asians don't do that. White people don't do that. People haven't realized the utilization of credit, you know, not using credits for trips. I know friends who went on vacations after college that lasted a year. And then they work, and they never been on another vacation. And you always go, why can they go on any more vacations? Oh, they used a $25,000 credit card to go on those vacations for a year, to have a gap year. Now, they've got great memories. I won't knock them. But they haven't been on a vacation since. And we're talking about 10 years now. About 10 years. Eight or 10 years. So, you know, knowing how to use credit is smart. Knowing what's a full-time business and what's a side business is smart. I mean, even in his store, he had the whole cell phone little center, and you could actually make payments. Oh God, I think it was like some kind of kiosk in there. You could make payments, and he just had all kind of stuff in there. He had cameras, a few laptops. It's like a very unusual little store, but it was interesting. It had 1,000+ square feet, and he had room to do that. So, telling you, side businesses are the way to go. Don't start a business and go and realize, oh man, this business is only gonna make me 20, 30. Should I even pursue it? If you like it, if you enjoy it, if you think that 20 grand's enough, great. You might have to have 2 little side businesses. Now, people go, Erica, focus on one thing, make the main thing the main thing. Yes, that's true. I want people to focus. It is so much better to focus, right? I mean, a lot of people would be much further, even myself included, if we just focus. But I know people like my neighbor who like kayaks. He just liked them and realized he could get them from China for like 50 bucks a kayak. So he bought 10 of them. And then he sold the other 9 and realized, you know what? I sold all those kayaks for like 300 bucks. I think I'm going to do it again. And he did. And again and again and again until he had a good base, good reviews, people referring people. You just have to be smart about it. Okay. I'm not gonna promote Amazon as much anymore, or eBay, or any of those. I really think it's important to build your brand and build your own website, because you have control there. You have no control over Amazon. You have no control over eBay. I have some books on Amazon. I don't know who bought them. I have no control there, but I know if you go to my website and you buy it, I have your email. I can reach out to you. I can send great emails out to you and say thank you. Thank you for purchasing the product. Thank you for doing A, B, and C, right? It's just the way it is. I can see you now and go, that's great. That's great. Thank you for buying that. So have a little bit more control. Have at least know who you are. Because like at first, my email, people were like, oh, your website doesn't seem all that busy. There's not many comments. There wasn't many comments on my website, but there's 150 subscribers. Okay, so what do? I send emails to those 150 subscribers. You work with the list that you have in front of you and go, hey guys, great product here. Thanks for reading the blog. Hope you're interested. Have a great actual email with an awesome email you send out. I think I have MailChimp. Yeah, I have MailChimp. Period. I mean, that's what you do. Okay. So again, if you want to have a little bit better sleep at night, if you want to have some more contentment, keep your full-time job. I'm not telling you to quit if you have this great government job and you're 2 years from retirement. I meet military dudes all the time who are like 18 years in and like, I'm tired, I want to quit. Are you kidding me? 2 more years and you're going to get anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 every month for the rest of your life. Now, some people have these new military contracts where they got to do 30 years to get that money, which is fine, because some of those guys, I've met them, my mom included, they're like, I didn't even think about what my second job was going to be, or what my second act career was going to be, or what my business was going to be once I retired. I didn't even think about it. My neighbor over here with the kayak business, he thought about it. He knew his years in police force were about to be up. He was way overweight. The kayaking thing was something to help him lose weight. He enjoyed it. He enjoyed vacationing near the beach, and he enjoyed vacationing near the mountains. Simple streams of business. I'm not going to sit there and tell you Airbnb is super easy, but I'm seeing more and more videos of people who have 2 and 3 apartments. Well, let me correct that. Condos in a plaza, and renting them out Airbnb in Las Vegas. Not simple, but effective. You get $90 a night. You only bought the condo for 40 grand. It's not really losing. It's like a hotel, a nice extended hotel in Las Vegas, if you think about it. So another guy, I'm going to see if I can interview him pretty soon. He does like little concealment. You have your handgun and you want to tuck it in and you want to have it hooked to your holster or hooked to your pants or wherever. This guy, that's what he makes. Little tiny little carriers. He just takes some leather, or he takes different types of sleeves and puts decorations on them. He just put them out there on Instagram. Started selling. Putting them out there on Facebook. Started selling. And now he has a great little business. Does he do other work? Yeah. But he has a great little business. And so when you put your little passion together, like how many days did it take him to put 20 of those together and leave it? Just 20. Didn't make them to order, but just made 20 of this type of fabric, 20 of this type of fabric. Just leave it be. Now when people come through there ordering, it's already got it. He didn't have to do any work. He just has to mail it out in a timely manner, of course. So these are just some late night ramblings. I'm sorry, but people complain and they'll get fired and they go, Erica, I need all this money now. I need $3,000, $4,000. I've got a friend right now. He lost his job and he's like, I need $5,000 a month. You're joking, right? Where are you getting $5,000 a month at? It's a hustler's world, dude. It's a hustler's world. It's a hustler's world right now. People are waking up now and they're going, I did all the right stuff. I went to college. I was a nice guy. I was a nice girl. And I'm not making any money. Life isn't fair. It hasn't been fair and it will never be fair. It's a hustler's world. People hate hearing that. They hate hearing the word hustle. They hate hearing the world be uncomfortable. They hate it. So, again, this is Erica from the Classic Clown blog. If you want to have a full-time business, start it today. Start it today while you're at your job and let it marinate a year or 2 or 3. And if people ask you still doing that, hell yeah, I'm still doing that. You still watching TV on your fat ass every day? That's what you say to them. No, you don't say that. Please don't say that. That's the worst. But in my mind, a lot of times I'm like, are you kidding me, people? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm still doing this side project. Yeah, I'm still, or they go, Erica, you still writing books? Got 5 of them now. Still typing away. So yeah, I still do that. I mean, what are you expecting me to be a multimillionaire and be like, look at these books, I'm Toni Morrison? No, that doesn't happen like that. Not much anymore. All right, folks. I got one more video in me and I'm going to knock it out quick. So I'll see you guys later. This is Erica, Classic Clown Bob. Bye.